What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time, I'm reviewing Crazy Rich Asians. It's a love story. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Love stories on the bottom of my genre list. Very close to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what's underneath romance. I like romance in real life, but in movies, I'm like, here we go. The fairy tale, you know what I mean? Crazy Rich Asians. It's about this couple, they've been together about a year. Little does the woman know that her boyfriend, Nick, is from a super wealthy family back in Singapore. You know what I'm saying? There's a Chinese family, they made tons of cash over generations, and they're like stupid, dumb rich. Crazy rich, as a matter of fact. And she had no clue. He wanted to keep it from her, which I can imagine, like, you know, you want to keep it from this woman because you don't know who to trust when you're from a wealthy family. You want to, like, I don't know if I can trust her. I don't know if she with me for the money. So I get why he kept it from her. So she didn't find out till they were going to his best friend's wedding, a guy who was also filthy rich. And so on the way to the wedding, that's when, you know, she finds out, like, and she still didn't know the level of who they were. He was just like, yeah, you know, my family got a little money, you know what I mean? And, you know, yeah, I mean, they do a little something. They do a little something, you know. And she's like, oh, all right, okay, so we'll find out. Anyway, so she gets there, she has to deal with crazy relatives, like the judgment of the rich socialites and his mother. Now, his mother is like, you know, one of those mothers that's very involved. He's the only child, he's a son, so the mom is like, you know, molding him to be like, all right, you gonna do this, you gonna marry this person. So she gotta deal with that. And she's from America, she's a professor at NYU. She grew up in America, so as soon as they get over there, it's Judgment City. Like, oh, look at this, you don't know nothing about the culture. You was raised in America, you know what I'm saying? You Chinese, but you came up on the East Coast. In America, you American Chinese, you think you're better than us, huh? You think you want it all. And so you got that whole dynamic. It's a culture clash. What made this movie interesting for me is the all-Asian cast. It's an all-Asian film. First of all, there's plenty of all-Asian films made usually in Asia. But this stands out because it's all-Asian cast, director, writer, and it's made in America. So it's like a big deal. Like, it hasn't been a movie like this since the Joy Luck Club back in the 90s. A lot of people are comparing the two films, but from what I've heard, the films don't really sound similar, but I think they're just comparing them for the Asian factor. And like, you know, the movie industry, we are calling for diversity in films and stories. So it's always good to see that. See a movie like this come along, it's like, yes, diversity. And it's doing well. It's #1 for the weekend. 25 million over the weekend, 34 since it came out on Wednesday. It's doing its thing, man. People want diversity, Hollywood. And I see you tiptoeing in here and there, but now let's put some real budgets behind these movies and get them out there, and people will show up. People will show up. Black Panther is a huge example of, like, you know, man, we've been waiting for this diversity, and look, $700 million later at the US box office. Need we say any more? And there's more to black films than just like Spike Lee and Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there as well. I like the cast of this movie, man. Michelle Yeoh, first of all, plays the mother. She's a legend. She's a legend to me. Ever since I saw her in Super Cop with Jackie Chan, I've been a fan. Bars. Hear that rhyme right there? Bars. Even when I don't want to rhyme, I rhyme. Okay. Anyway, I've loved her since Super Cop. She's been in like James Bond movies, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She's legendary to me, so I'm like, yes, Michelle. You know, it's good to see her. Ken Jeong from, you know, The Hangovers in this joint. The girl Awkwafina, who was also in Ocean's 8 this summer, a social media personality they putting in these movies, and she nails it, man. Like, she's 2-0 in the movie front for me. I like her ashy, look, raspy voice too. She's hilarious. And it's just a good ensemble cast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you care about these people. And like, I was like, man, I care about this family right here. You know what I mean? A couple of them were just, you know, you could tell they just kind of, we need more characters. Let's just write this ridiculous character, not give them any depth. And this one too. Let's give this one depth, but not this one. So there was a lot of that going on. So, you know, you're kind of forced to care about one over the other, which is a little, you know, manipulation, but I didn't really mind it too much, but I did notice it. The couple, you care about the couple that's behind it all, you know what I'm saying? They had the best wedding scene that I've seen since Coming to America. It didn't top the Coming to America wedding scene, but it was a wedding scene that I actually like. It actually gave me an emotion, usually. Because let me tell you something, man. I've been in weddings. Oh, boredom, man. Boredom. I might appreciate them now that I'm older. I'm 41 now, so maybe I'll be like, yeah, wedding. But when I was a kid, I didn't care about no wedding. You got me holding this ring and this pillow, man. I just want to watch cartoons, man. I remember my brother's wedding, I had to be the ring bearer. I had a vest on, it was tight. I was a fat kid. I was like, can't we just eat? Man, and then I was in another wedding, my other brother's wedding. Then I was in my friend's wedding. Then I was in like brother-in-law wedding. I've been in mad weddings. And I'd be standing there like, first of all, I don't like dressing up. And weddings are just long and serious. And I just be like, here we go. But I will say this, whenever the bride is coming down the aisle, I'll be like, man, this is what it's all about. You know, it does hit me right there. But just for a little bit. I'll see them walking down. I'll be like, okay, hold it together, Tony. Don't do this. But this wedding scene, the culture behind it, the visual of it, I was like, man, this is dope. And you know, of course they got the money to put on a lavish wedding like this, but the culture behind it, I had never seen anything like it. I was like, yo, that was a dope little scene they put together, man. What are some of the takeaways from the movie? I forgot how beautiful Singapore is. I've been to Singapore before. Very clean city, like super clean. Like if I dropped if my salad fell on the streets in Singapore, I'd continue talking and just eat it off the street. That's how clean Singapore is. So you mean to tell me that, you know what I'm saying? Very clean, very dope. You can tell they put money behind that city. They got these buildings in Singapore where it's like a ship goes across 3 buildings. That's just excess. Like, all right, we're gonna do 3 buildings and put a ship over the top, all 3. That's gonna be a lot of money. Life is money. Man, incredible. So it really made me like, man, Singapore, man. Another takeaway from this film is that, you know, of course they only show the rich side of things. You know what I mean? Like, it's about a rich family, so they're not, and that's one of the things people are nicking the film for. Like, they're not showing everybody in, you know, Malaysia and Singapore. They're just showing the rich. Well, that's what the story is about. The story is about the rich Asians. It's not really trying to make, you know, a deeper meaning or a deeper connection. It's not doing that. It's not here for that. It's about this rich Asian family tripping on this girl, you know, from America. You know what I mean? So that's what it's primarily about. I don't know, I just enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. And I'm picky with the genre. I was like, man, all right, I'm excited because it's an all Asian cast. And then I went in and I was like, all right, this was fun. This was a good time, you know what I mean? I'll be back on mine, like when another romantic movie come out by Tyler Perry or somebody, I'll be like, I might watch it to review it, but my soul will be on empty. Or if another Kate Hudson, Matthew McConaughey, romantic comedy come out, But sometimes they work. Like Hitch, I really enjoyed with Will Smith. I'm like, hey, Will Smith and Kevin James. I'll tell you this, I like romantic comedies where the lead guy is just a regular looking guy. Like if it's Jack Black in a romantic comedy, I'm all in. Because he's a regular looking guy. If you get this super handsome hunk dude, I'm like, of course he's gonna get the girl. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But a regular looking guy I can relate to more than the super good looking dude. So, you know, there's more to it than that. Especially if the regular guy hooking up with like, oh, okay, this woman right here. You know what I mean? She likes him because he's funny. You know what I mean? Kind of like Knocked Up. You got Katherine Heigl and Seth Rogen. You know, she's her and he's him. So it was like, I was all in. I was like, okay, Knocked Up. And Knocked Up was hilarious, by the way. Anyway, y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Crazy Rich Asians. Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Crazy Rich Asians 4 saxophones out of 5. And when I turn around, I'm gonna be smack dab in the middle of another wedding. All right, peeps, that's my review of Crazy Rich Asians. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. Have you seen it? Will you go see it? Are you interested in seeing it? What do you think of romantic comedies as a whole, man? Let me know in the comment section below. Other movies like this. I can think of The Best Man with Taye Diggs and Nia Long. I enjoyed that one, by the way. It had an element that I really enjoyed. And I enjoyed its sequel, The Best Man Holiday. Or like, Guess Who with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher, where, he has to impress the girl's father. You know what I'm saying? Something similar like that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as usual, we out here.